Okay, so in this question we've got to estimate, okay, the value of 5.17 times 9.8. You're not expected to work it out exactly, so we need to estimate to get the full marks. 5.17, of course, is close to 5, and 9.8, well, that's close to 10, isn't it? So that's a sensible estimation values there, all right? And you can do this in your head, can't you? You get 50, all right? And that's the whole point with estimating. You should be able to do it in your head. So, you know, you don't want to be working this out exactly. They're expecting you to estimate, okay? That's how you get the marks. Here, showing all your workings, well, 38.9, 40 is sensible, isn't it? Okay? And 11, well, you could keep it as 11 if you wanted to, okay? Because it is possible to do that quite quickly, isn't it? You know, 4 times 11 is 44, yeah? And add the 0, okay? 440. So that's a sensible way. Or you'd still get the marks, right? Had you changed that to 40 and change that to 10. Okay, that's another sensible estimate. So 400 would also give you full marks there. Either of them, right? Of course, you only want to put one version down, but it's your choice there. Number 3, 58.7, well, that would be 60, wouldn't it? And then 32.1, that would be 30. Okay. So when I'm multiplying them, well, if I do 6 times 3 to start with, 6 times 3 is 18, and add the 2 zeros, okay? Add the 2 zeros, so you get 1,800. Number 4, we've got a division here, so it might take a little bit more time, but again, you use sensible values. 47, well, we choose 50 for that, yeah? 589, okay? I go for 600, all right? Because, you know, you don't want to be rounding it to something silly, like, you know, if I chose 590, okay, that'd be quite hard to work that out, wouldn't it? So just choose 600, sensible value. Divide by then 96, well, we'll choose 100 there, shall we? Brilliant. And then, you know, if you want to, you could multiply the tops together first, right? So 50 times 600, well, 5 times 6 is 30. And then there's 3 zeros to add on, isn't there? There's 1 here, and there's 2 here. So 3 zeros in total. Okay, so you get 30,000, and then divide by 100. So when you divide by 100, then, well, the zeros will cancel, won't they? Okay, that 0 will cancel with that 0. So you're left with 300 divided by 1, which of course is 300. Question 5, in this case here, 148. Now, because it's sort of halfway, isn't it, virtually, between 100 and 200, think we need to put there 150, all right? Okay, that's what I do there. And then this one, 2,987, well, we'll round that up to 3,000, makes sense? And on the bottom then, 610, we'll round to 600. Okay, so we'll multiply the top first. 15 times 3 is 45. Okay, so ignore the zeros. 15 times 3 is 45, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros all over then 600. So zeros cancel, that 0 cancels with that 0 cancels with that 0, and you're left with 4,500 divided by 6. Now, that's a little challenging to do maybe, so what you could do on the side, bus stop method. Okay, so 6 into 4 doesn't go. 6 into 45 goes 7 times, remains a 3. 6 into 30 goes 5 times, and then 6 into 0 goes 0 times. So 750 is my estimate there. Okay, so sometimes you might have to use the bus stop to perform divisions as we've got there. 6 then, estimate the value of this. So 39.7, 40, 91.9, well, that would be 90 here. And on the bottom then, 602.1, so 600. So when I times these together, 4 times 9 is 36. Add the 2 zeros on, we've got here, divide by 600. Zeros cancel, that 0 with that 0, that 0 cancels with that 0, and I got 36 divided by 6, which is 6. Okay, here's my final answer.